Okay, we're on. Hey, hello everyone. We're back as promised, as I promised. HouseHeadz at home, house chat with me, your hostess and creator, Ms. Troy AriesFire Robinson. And we have over here to my left the princess of house, Princess Aziza Ford.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Great to be back. It's been about 2 months and some change, but we're back.
We've been very busy, as I said before. And look who's here. I have Rasmir, as I promised. A special segment. I want to interview him. We'll interview him and talk to him about everything that Rasmir does at Mantree Records. And if you could hear in the background, excuse me 1 second.
The famous Put in the Room track by the one and only Troy AriesFire. And this track is fire. This track is fire.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, we're going to talk about how he just helped to push me out there. And hopefully, God willing, I'm sure, bigger, better, more to come. Just a start.
I don't know if you should play this right now like that loud. You're going to forget where we are doing the show. I'm going to close my eyes and get in the mood.
No.
Yeah,
I hope you like it, though. I really do. I got some favorable mentions, and I really appreciate that. But we'll talk about that with Rasmir. So, yeah, as mentioned before, we haven't been around because we have been out and about and all around, haven't we, doll?
Absolutely. Doing some things, going some places, doing a lot of dance moves, and just having a good time, being able to bring you guys something to talk about.
Exactly, yes. And we hit some really hot spots, too. Yes, we have. And guess what? I took some notes. Yes, I did. Because I didn't want to forget everything that I did. Yeah. You know what? For the first time, I checked out the place where Sting plays out there in Jamaica, Queens.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that place is a nice spot to dance. The floor, the space, everything, the sound. Well, you already know it's Sting. I tell you, it's so easy to get to. But only come if you're coming to dance, okay? Because that's what it is. Okay? It's an experience.
That's something that
it's a dance party, okay? So please, when you do show up at any of those events that Sting throws, make sure you come in there to dance, all right? There was some pictures flown, but it was done on the sideline, but he rocked. And we did
the New York City Dance Parade. Fabulous. Just absolutely fabulous. House Music Coalition. Louis, you guys outdid yourself with the float and everything.
I tell you, kudos
I commend you guys because you do it. You do it from your heart and you do it personally. With the help of not a lot of people.
Family. So his beautiful daughter, Asia. She shares the same name as my daughter, Asia. Wow, how wonderful is that?
Yeah, we danced the whole time.
Yes,
the whole
case you missed it,
even before it started, and we were out there for about maybe an hour or something before the parade even started.
Just vibing
and we
with
danced the whole time. We got it in. I had a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time, and we danced the rain away. We kept it away.
Yeah, we did.
Each year that seems to happen, but it never happens because there's power in dance.
We also dealt with a major loss too during all of our partying. We lost our purple royalty prince, and
still reeling from that.
There was a lot of tributes going on. We attended a couple, and we attended the first one we attended was Reds at Meridian 23.
Yeah. Do you know that was the last party
there that night?
No, ever.
Okay.
Yeah,
I remember them saying that they were going to have a last party.
Wow, everything's like drying up. Wow. But anyway, that was party was hot. Yeah.
And
Red made the news.
That one we made the news that night. So it was really good. It was a nice turnout, and
yes, it was.
I believe Spinner did something for Prince. I attended the Spike Lee one, but my favorite one
was
Sting.
Sting International.
Hands down, Sting was my favorite, and not because he's my friend, but because they outdid themselves. You really thought that Prince was there.
Yeah.
And as I said on my post, I don't really need to hear anybody else do or play Purple Rain.
No.
But Sting.
Because he brought
because
it.
he
The
brought balloons
it right.
came, the tears came.
Timing, everything. I totally lost it.
I
really did. Phenomenal. I lost it. Like, literally just bawled out there because it was just going through so much at that time.
And it wasn't
then to top it off, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. The playlist was impeccable, man. I just lost it. Yeah. I let it, and then I felt the most incredible weight lifted off me. I really felt relieved.
Because everybody was in there
totally,
dancing together.
Yeah.
So
totally
it was
from the heart. Totally
it was a healing
spirit.
Party. And it was everybody. It was everybody had a part of that healing that night. I'm telling you. Yes. Even it was just so much love in the
room. It was magical.
It was. I'm getting chills right now. And so thank you, Sting, for that. Yes. You know, we asked for that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we did ask for that. I was all in the box like,
and you shall receive. And it was received
and it was free
by your public.
It was free.
Totally. Yeah, it was free. How about
I heard something about Sting doesn't give free parties, but that was a free party he did. Actually, he's also giving another free party this Sunday at Coney Island. Is going to be a free party that he's doing, and the only thing you have to pay for if you don't have skates, you can bring skates for $10. But again, the venue is free. And you can come on out to Coney Island 4 to 11.
Yeah,
absolutely. But we also went down to Baltimore. We did the close. It was a closing party, but they also got a stay of execution.
Yes, they did.
So they're gonna do 4 more parties. And this weekend, actually, tomorrow it's Lisa Moody's. Hey, Lisa.
Oh wow!
Her birthday
Love
party.
You, Lisa.
Under the Crescent Moon, they're gonna do that tomorrow. I won't be there.
That's right. I saw that. Yeah.
But I'm there in spirit for you girls, and I'm gonna make.
We are. We know you're gonna rock.
At least the next 2 or one of the last 2 demolition parties. I'm gonna definitely try to make that
God
for my
willing,
girls.
yes. I'll try to get there myself.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, you plan it ahead of time. It's nothing but a thing. I mean, it's transportation there. So
I mean, we've been doing a lot. What else we did? I can't even keep up.
What my God, disco party fundraiser. That's always a cute little Saturday night shindig. Early, early music.
You're not boring. You're making the music. You're making the music.
Feel free to chime in.
I need to get back out there.
No, you are. I see you and your beautiful Tia. But she's here, Tia.
She's here.
She's right here. Tia, come say hello, please.
Please say hello. She's a dancer too, y'all.
Yes, she is.
Dance with both of you.
And she plays a mean guitar.
Oh,
hi, Tia.
Listen, if this is the sexiest woman, any woman that plays a guitar or a saxophone is absolutely sexy.
Guitar is my shit.
Well, thank you.
That right there, yeah. Cheers to you.
But yes, definitely. No, you're not boring. You're making the music that we're dancing to. Some of the music we're dancing to. We thank you for that.
What we're listening to right now, which is me, yours truly, in the mood. Yes, indeed.
So we'll get back into our parties in a minute. We're going to get into Rasmir.
We must, because he's been very patient, but we've all been vibing and good. We're having a very nice time. Rasmir, introduce yourself for those who don't know you. Tell them what you do.
Well, I am Rasir Manree, and I am a producer and the CEO of Mantree Records. And I just try to do house music that's a little different from what everybody else is doing. I like to create out of the box. Influenced a lot from the music from the Paradise Garage in the 80s, which had a lot more feeling to me.
It's a lot, yeah.
I just like that type of a feeling. It's kind of like grown folks music.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Nice, raw, dirty, down, nasty. Yeah, I could dig it, certainly. So, in addition to producing music, you've worked with several people. I know there's Eddie Nicholas you've worked with.
Eddie Nicholas,
Naima,
Teller, Naima DeMantra.
I saw that.
And the lovely Tia Branch,
Mark
very own.
I had the privilege
Mark is just out of the UK.
Yes.
Yeah, he was doing fabulous. Yeah, they received him well. Like, who wouldn't? Come on.
I had the privilege of recording.
People like, who's that?
Oh, but of course. For those who don't know, shame on you.
They probably like, you're sitting next to one. America.
Wow.
I had the privilege to record Martha Wash. I didn't produce her, but she came to my studio.
Wow.
That's a project I was doing with Cyber Jams for breast cancer.
Yeah, it's always good for a pause.
I've dealt with quite a few people. You know, I like to work with the underdog. Boy, we don't have to say that from underdog, and just give people a chance to do something that a lot of people never thought that they could do. You know, so I always wanted to do certain things and didn't think that I could do them, and I was put into a situation where I had to start doing things.
Giggles in there. Congrats. Yeah. Okay, and you worked with me.
Yes.
Yes.
Miss AriesFire.
And y'all didn't know she could sing. I did.
More to me than beats the eye.
Yeah.
I never know.
It's really funny though, because knowing you for about 14 years, dancing with you at Metro Galaxy.
Yeah, we go way back on the dance floor.
Name those names. Yeah, dance floors.
Yes.
Now play it.
Deliverance. Okay.
Yeah, everything. And then you approached me one day
we're at an outdoor event.
Yeah, in Jersey City.
So we're going to get into momentarily.
And I waited patiently for you.
Yeah, because
Aries make you wait, for certain things.
Yeah. When you get it, you'll be.
It was worth the wait.
Pleased, okay? Yes. Yes.
It was worth the wait. I pulled all my hair out though.
That's how that happened.
I did have dreadlocks.
No, you know what it was really. See that song? In case, let me just give a little quick bio of that. I wrote that song like back in '91. I believe 1991. I have a copy written and all that. So if I ever hear anything from it, you will get sued. Okay?
And you had a video.
Yeah. Yes, I did. That's my lovely age.
Ex-husband produced it.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Okay. So anyway.
House is at home. Yeah, company.
Yeah, this is what it is. This is what it is. I had to get it in today. Thank you very much. Bless you, my child. Bless you. She's a trip. Okay. So, anyway, excuse me. Yes, I wrote that song years ago, and it had a different flow to it. But the words were just, they came from the heart, from the moment, totally in the moment, what I was feeling. So I wanted to redo it, get it remixed, and to update it. That although it didn't sound dated at all, but I wanted to, I wanted to, hey, make my contribution too to this thing that I love called house. Yeah, why not? So I approached many people. It's hard to get somebody, and everybody's busy. I can understand that. I did approach Rasmir, and I told him, I sent him a song, and he immediately, much to my surprise, said, "Hey, come on in." I was like, "Oh, wait, wait a minute. I wasn't ready, But hey,
what you asked for.
Hey, that's right. Be careful what you ask for. Just might get it. And most things I ask for, I get, I want. Okay, and I'm pleased with that. Okay, so and this is just one of them too. So, I thank him very much. And I hope that you really, you listen, you like it, and you buy it and stuff. And I'm open up for remixes and all that other stuff that combines, that comes with that. I appreciate that too, under my consent, of course.
It's definitely a hot track.
Thank you very much.
And I'm not just saying that. And like I told him, and I said, while I was sharing it with a few people, I wish, I would have just heard it.
Yeah,
without even
that's
knowing.
what I
so
said
that,
to Rasmir.
Because Troy is so humble, she doesn't want to think that, we're just saying that because we have friends. But she know I'm an Aries like her, and I would tell her if it wasn't, because that's just who we are.
Yeah, because I know I do that.
But it's a really, really nice track. It's a very, it's sexy. And, we're into the sexy music. And,
that's who I be.
It's really nice. It's really nice. So I appreciate it. It's nice. So
Thank you very much.
Great job, both of you, on the track and the vocals.
I really appreciate that. Because I did give Rasmir a hard time. When he first put it up, I demanded that he sing that down right now. Yes, I did.
Changing keys.
I can't see that.
Oh yeah, I was right there. Undercover, yeah.
The best vocals was in the wrong key, though.
Absolutely.
The way she did the ad libs on
it. Because I had never done, sung in a slow,
it's nice.
Way. Thank you.
It's so original. It's not, like you can hear vocals that are, you go into the studio and you hear people and they're just like forcing it.
Exactly.
You can tell.
Yeah, I know
you can
that.
tell
That's
it's
why I
forcing.
leave the
You
room
can tell
when
that there's so much work put into making that track or that vocal,
stuff,
stand out, and you didn't have to do that. It flowed.
No, that's never been my stick. But those who like it do. So
you got
please don't attack me for what I just said, because that's purely my prerogative, okay?
I was with a lot of that going on. Everybody has something to say now.
Oh yeah, and I got something to say about that as well on our segment here. Oh hey, in case you're wondering where Lightwater is, she's supposed to be calling in, but she's out shopping for her party. She's gonna have a bad party tomorrow, barbecue.
Absolutely, it's gonna be Donna Edwards.
Oh my God! Yes,
DJ
House
Leo
royalty in the
Ford.
house playing.
Yes, and they're gonna be up there at Lightwater.
And Strafe is performing.
And
his performance is at 6 o'clock for those who want to know that. So yeah, who would like to be there, not to miss it.
And I know I missed somebody else on that flyer, but I apologize.
It's just going to be a nice party. So she has a wooden floor out there in the backyard. It's going to be very nice, very nice.
I'm going to be in Jersey tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to be in Jersey tomorrow.
Yes.
I said it.
Yes.
I'm going to help. I'm going to support my girls. The girls are out tomorrow, so I'm coming to support the girls. Donna Edwards, that's my girl. Then I'm going to go over to the pier and I'm going to check out my other girl, Mickey Affleck.
Yes.
So
yes, I'm tomorrow at the pier. In case you don't know, she's closing, so we're not going to miss her. So yes, please be there. I'll be square. Something else is going on too tomorrow, but I don't remember because I just remember where I'm going. So
yeah,
for those who want to know, you can check the event
There's an
page
event list on Facebook page. Again, it's called events.
All the time.
Check it out if you want to know what's going on.
Dates, time, how much, all of that. So I would just mention this because this is where we're going to be doing. Oh wait. Oh hey, Ray Vasquez is on the pier on Sunday. Sting is at Coney Island
on Sunday
as well. Yes. So those are two nice choices, interesting choices. So hey,
I want to go to that.
Yes, indeed. Okay, Rasmir, back to you. So, how long have you been in the house scene, and what keeps you doing it? Like how I just go back and forth.
I've been in the house scene before it was called house.
Club.
I was club. Used to hang out in the Paradise Garage.
Excuse me. Thank you.
The shelter. I've been in a lot of places.
Okay,
I'll talk up.
I'm gonna be here with them talking finish.
Club shelter. Kilimanjaro's. A lot of places. And it's just what I feel. I can hear all different types of music in the real house club, whether it's rock, reggae, disco. It's a feeling.
It all began disco. Yeah. So what keeps you? How are you able to keep putting out stuff that everybody else is not? What are you doing that a lot of people are complaining there's not enough music out here? There's, no new music out here. Even some of the producers, we get that. So what are you doing that is keeping you apart from everybody else and is able for you to keep on putting out this track that a lot of people don't get to hear?
I just try to be original. I once did a track called You Be You, and it was talking about DJs trying to act like other DJs, and I don't need to go see someone who acts like Joe Cassell when I can go see Joe Cassell. And I feel the same way about music being produced. Don't come to me and ask me to make something that sounds like somebody else's track. You need to go to them. What I do comes out of my heart, my feelings, my emotions, what I'm going through. It might not be the best beat or most popular beat, but what I do is real feelings, If you think outside of the box, you'll be able to get into it.
Straighten some things out.
Not a problem. So, again, what I asked him was how is it that he's able to stay apart from others and keep the air for the new and the different. And, he was explaining again, you reiterate because she kind of missed a little bit. So
Yes,
just talk back.
Basically, I just try not to do what everyone else does. I try to
Mhm.
be honest with the music, my feelings, the emotions that I'm going through, and I've been very fortunate as far as songwriters because usually I connect with people that are writing songs that deal with my emotions. You know,
well, that's what gets me off
yeah.
on the dance floor. You know,
You
that's
know.
why I like vocals. You know.
When I first connected with Tia, I was working on a track with Eddie Nicholas called "The Best Thing."
Okay.
You know,
Shout out to Eddie Nicholas.
You know, your
fellow
track
Aryan househead.
"In the Mood." You know, it just makes me feel so in love, which I am now in love. You know, I'm not in life
Love
or
is
in
always
sex.
good.
I'm in love.
Absolutely.
You know, and this song makes me feel about like my relationship. I want to just shout it out. You know, I feel like
I can dig it.
you
I
know
can
running
dig it.
across the wheat field in slow motion. You know,
Oh yeah, riding horseback,
riding
the whole
the
9 yards.
bareback on the
Of
beach.
course, of
You
course.
know, it's.
But you don't beat people down because I mean I've heard DJs that in love, you know they're in love. All they play a love song is a whole set, and I'm standing there like, would you break up with him?
Yeah,
For
I
I'm just telling you,
I
you hate him, get mad at him,
Yeah.
so we can really get
Yeah.
some music
Move
playing. Like,
on.
you know,
Yeah.
like
oh my
Yeah.
god.
So it's
I-
like-
Each track though is different. You
I
know,
did that at home.
the person just catches an emotion that I'm going through.
Yeah.
It could
No, I
be,
can dig it though.
you know,
course.
being sad. My mother, she passed this past September, and I wanted to do a tribute.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wanted to do a tribute for her, and I wanted someone to sing a hook. Mama, I love you. Mama, I miss you. And the first young lady, she was going to do it, but she wasn't able to do it. And then I posted something on Facebook that I was looking for a female vocalist. And this gentleman that I met only one time named Juan John Muniz told me to check out Alyssa Muniz. And
Okay.
I hit her up, and she told me that she does a lot of like theater work.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
for,
okay.
like, Broadway
So she had,
shows and stuff.
good. She has a good voice.
And she came over. I didn't know that it was his daughter. And, you know, and I had just met him one time, and like what she did with the song, she turned the hook into a song. And,
Okay.
you know, I try to send that to people when they lose their mother or something. It's very emotional, and that was house. You know.
But it's house. Okay. And you have another track. What is it?
Yes, we just did one with Naima Demantra featuring Tia Branch.
Hi, Naeem. I saw the video.
Yeah, I watched it too.
I sure did. I watched it. I enjoyed it.
Called
Yes, I did.
If I Can't
Good
Have
show.
You.
Yes, indeed. It's all right. It's all right.
So we were trying to do something a little different with a little show.
I could appreciate that.
Yeah, you
Yeah, it
know,
was
trying
different.
to bring things back the way they were in the 80s instead of just having someone singing
Yeah.
and standing in one spot. You know?
Yeah,
It was
because
like a
when
little
they get that
play,
mic
like-
in their hands, they can't let it go.
Oh,
Then it
God.
becomes all the preaching, and then they start prophesizing and all this other kind of a thing.
We'll touch
And
on
then
that.
they just lose it, you know. So
Yeah, the
that I
whole
can appreciate.
Yeah.
All it did was, you know, react.
I remember, I
lyrics of the
I
song.
like the performances back in the day. You didn't even know they were performing.
No,
Party
because they
never
were so
stopped.
in
Right.
tune. No, it
Nothing
didn't
stopped.
stop.
Everything
No.
was still in sync. You know, some people missed the show.
Right.
They're like, somebody performed. And
Yeah,
you
that
missed
was
it already
usually me. I
because-
have to admit that.
Me too.
I was
But-
always
And
me.
you know, because I'm not a performance person
Yeah,
and stuff
I just
like
want
that.
to
I
rock,
just want to
yeah,
dance.
just
Right.
groove, you
You
know,
know, I'm
vibe, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm never.
But
gonna be
wait
the
a
one
minute,
to
that
tell you.
depends on who it is, because I know
Well,
I
yeah,
stuck around for
Torture Soul is,
Yeah,
is
Torture
one
Soul,
of my favorite.
Benny
But,
Cool, you know, like that, you know, of course.
and I
Grace
was
Jones,
caught
I've
dancing
seen,
with Anaya Davis playing. She was singing at the Paradox and stuff. But you know, you know, the music is the music. But I don't just stand there like I won't.
Right.
Yeah.
If you invite me to something, it's just for a performance. I'm gonna
Exactly.
say no. So
Well, that
I know you
depends
have
on
events.
who's
I'm just gonna
performing.
tell you right now, in case you know you have one.
I just let people know.
I just tell you
if
right
people
off
make
hand.
it, you know, they make it. You
If it's
know,
a performance,
Okay, I can
happens,
respect that.
happens.
I
probably
can
not
respect
gonna
that.
come.
I mean, me personally, I'm not one for shows.
Yeah.
You know, back when I used to go to the garage, it was like I was like peaking at that moment, and then the
Because
show
it's like,
comes.
you have places to
And
get
then
them
it's like the show is over, and it's like, what now? I lost my energy. What am I
Yeah.
gonna do now?
That's
You
what
gotta
happens to
do
me.
take so much time to try to get it back.
Yeah, I can dig it. Yeah, that's what happens to me. It's like my whole,
So I just put my disclaimer out there. Hey,
So,
I have friends
yeah,
that sing and
exactly.
everything. No offense, ladies that sing. My
So I
friends.
can't expect you when I do performances.
No, you know,
We'll be there.
I'll be in the building. You know I'm gonna be in the building.
Boy,
I'll be in the building.
I
Now, once it starts the singing,
plans.
I might just walk
Now,
out.
see what we have to do is
But
have
these my
her on
friends, they
stage
know me.
dancing.
I be
She'll be
dancing.
part
Well,
of
if
the
you're dancing,
performance. She'll
hey,
be
I
part
can
of the
dig that
performance.
now.
Yeah, I be dancing
That's
on
cool.
the floor, you know, long
That's
as
what I expect. I mean, I'm standing up there like, you know, I'm in concert. You know,
Yeah,
come
that's
on,
what I say
man.
when I say I'm
That
not
would make me
performing.
feel
I'm not standing
uncomfortable
there
because
watching
it's like
you.
I'm going to be dancing
Everyone's
myself.
standing there
You see,
staring.
that's my problem. I know with me performing, I have to have some sort of a mic like here, like cordless.
Like Trey, don't
because
dance.
Fuck that.
Focus.
No, I know. I'm going to be dancing.
Yeah, like
I
focus.
know that. I am focusing. This is hot, man.
That's why I won't DJ or none of that stuff. Because
yeah, so I already know myself, you know. So, but anyway, that's what that means.
So back to Rasmir.
Rasmir.
So now, what are you working on now?
Well, right now I've been kind of like in limbo since the performance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting ready to start something now with a young lady named Lottie.
Okay.
And we're supposed to meet up either Sunday or Monday. She has some lyrics and we're going to see what we can do with that.
Okay.
And then I'm also still doing some
everybody's
tracks.
always shouting about new music. It's making new music. You need to search it out and buy it, purchase it, or do whatever it is that you do. Play it.
You can find most of my stuff on TrackSource, but
say it and play it.
If you go to www.mantreerecords.bandcamp.com, you can find most of my new music there. And if you purchase there, I get most of the money instead of the site getting it. You know, so it's a wave.
I can appreciate
it's
that.
a wave file instead of an MP3. Usually, the tracks, an individual track is $1. Well, from $1 to $1.50. Where any place else buying a wave track is going to be $2 or more. So, if you say you like it, what is it to spend $1, $1.50? Show that you like it.
Yeah, everybody always talking about support. Okay.
You know,
yeah, I know.
It's difficult. You know,
practice what you preach all the time on those Facebook posts. How about that?
You know, people can hear your track being played, but we need to make money also.
It's like some people won't even click like. They feel like if they click like on it, they obligated to buy it. Look, if you click like, it's not yours. You didn't purchase it if you click like. You just click like.
I mean, even if you don't like it, let me know what you don't like.
Yeah,
that's all. Say something.
You say,
that's right.
I beat myself.
How about that?
Yeah, liking doesn't obligate a purchase.
No, it does not. No.
If you don't like my music, let me know why you don't like it.
Yeah, that's right. Constructive criticism.
I'm not saying I'm going to change it for you because I'm making it for the people who like it. You know. I just want to know why you don't like it.
Right, okay.
Maybe I might take some pointers.
You know,
I can appreciate that. Yes.
Definitely. So.
Yes, indeed. So don't you have a nickname? Crazy Legs?
Well,
oh yeah.
It's dancing
style. This is a dancing man.
Rasmir's a good dancer. Yeah, I'm rocking Rasmir.
They're just
a
little insane. They're not crazy
That's
anymore.
just simple wear and tear.
That's all. And as long as you're moving, nothing bothers you.
That's right. Hey, we all got, that's some dancing.
Yeah,
okay?
He's definitely a dancer. I know we got it in that 718. Me, you, and Tia over there.
That's right, Tia.
She over there quiet.
She's just chilling.
I'm about to join her in a minute.
Oh no, you're not. Because
after
we're
after the show. Because we have some things to talk about after we're gonna. Because we don't want you to hold Rasmir.
No. Oh no, because
that segment.
No, because we don't want. I don't have my guests over here to have daggers thrown at them. That's for us.
You can throw as many as you want. Because I'm
not the guest. So no, this is purely our prerogative and our opinions. I've always said that. I'm never here to bash or anything. So whatever comes out of Princess Aziza's mouth is her personal opinion, okay?
It ain't got nothing to do with
what?
it. He's just a guest.
No,
it's just
and actually, you're not even going to see him when it's time. When he really starts spewing the fire, he's not even going to be seen.
No, he's not. So, but no, I'm never here to. Yeah, see, well, I'm gonna have to probably clap, okay? Got clapper. But yeah, so you already know that. I'm never here to bash or anything. I just bring the true facts of what I see here and experience for myself out in the house scene. Good, bad, the ugly, and indifferent of it all. That's all it's about. Giving it to you straight, no chaser. That's right. That's right. That's how it all started. I was critiquing the parties. HouseHeadz at home. And I'm still at home with my guest, Rasmir of Mantree Records. Yes, indeed. So,
before we let you go, let's ask you this. With you being out here in the house scene, have partied as long as you have experience. You're what I call a veteran, and you're someone that I would take notes from. I would listen to. Is everybody has levels? There's always somebody out here that's done it before you. So you have to listen. You have to observe and be able to understand, so that we can keep this thing going, because it's a team effort.
Right. Yes,
It's a
indeed
team
it
effort,
is.
and we're going to get into that more.
Yes, because of the great divide.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
it's not cool.
With all of your experiences that you have had, what do you hope for as far as our house? Well, what we now call house, what was once club, aka disco.
Exactly.
What do you have? What do you see, or what do you hope for as far as progressing, or
what I would like to see is more focus being put on for the dancers. You know,
did you hear that?
It's not about the producer, the artist, or the DJ. It's about the dancers. Because if you don't have dancers, what are you doing? Playing for an empty room or?
But this is no disrespect or disregard to the people that make the music, because you gotta have the music to dance to. Okay. But if you get over and beyond the music, that's where the problem starts.
I mean, it's one thing like you have your top DJs that have earned something, and you have other DJs that like to emulate, and you're not going to get anywhere emulating.
Of course.
You know, you know, be unique. We already have a Louis, we have a Joe Cassell,
we have a Timmy,
we have a Jihad, we have a Tyrone Francis. We don't need someone else trying to pretend to be them.
No.
Be yourself, you know. Stop looking at someone else's playlist and just going with that when you don't play in that type of environment, you know. And try new music, you know. Well, please stop saying that you will support by playing my track. If you want to support, buy it. Don't ask me to give it to you. It's $1.50.
Yeah.
You know, my day when I was spinning, we would go to the moving records and spend at least $50. You
couldn't get anything for free there.
Exactly. You know,
I don't care how many albums you bought; they wasn't giving you a free one.
You know, today people will say, "No, I'm not going to give it to anyone." And at that same time, they're hitting cents and went to 1,000 other people. You know, you're making money DJing, hopefully, or making money selling CDs. So help the producers make the money, so that way we can keep getting better music. You know, support.
Because Lord knows we need some more tracks, as I keep saying. You know. We've come up in the last 2 months. I haven't heard as many Jill Scott remixes, and I'm so grateful for that, because there's a lot of talented women out here and stuff. So thank you. Let's keep that going.
Yeah, less. So
that's me. That's a great valid point, and something we also have talked about many a times, and you know.
Yes, because everyone's always bellowing about there's no new music. There's no new music.
I think so.
You have this right here.
Can you see that?
AriesFire.
Bring it closer.
Can you see it? Well, everybody knows this is on my wall.
You can find it at www.mantreerecords.bandcamp.com.
Or contact Troy, AriesFire herself, and you can get it.
Or you can see it on my Facebook page. I will repost it when I get home.
Absolutely.
Buy it, please. Please, buy it. You can also buy my t-shirts.
It's a hot track.
You can find my t-shirts at hit me up on Facebook I even ship them out to you if you're in the United States.
Okay. Is that free shipping and handling?
No shipping. Actually, I only charge $3 for shipping, even though
we are seeing international.
It costs me a little more shipping than the $3.
International shipping costs.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit.
Yes.
But anyways, still.
Support.
Yes, it's support. That's right.
Absolutely.
And
I'm black owned.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We're always preaching about supporting black owned businesses. Okay, put your money where your mouth is.
Absolutely.
I'm very independent, depending on to buy my music.
Okay. So, Rasmir, we're going to say goodbye to you.
Okay.
And to the lovely Tia, who's chilling. And we're going to continue on with about another, we got a good hour more to go. And we're going to do our segment, Do What We Do. And that's not throwing no shade on Rasmir.
No, absolutely not. But again, we don't want him, as we're talking about other things, because he does work in the field that we're getting ready to get on, and he has a business, and we're not in the business. And so we're going to get rid of the business, and we're going to get into the personal part of it.
Thank you for having me here, ladies.
We thank you. We thank you. It was a pleasure, and we look forward to hearing new music and everything else. I look forward to dancing with the both of you.
Okay.
And Tia, I'm going to ask you this on HouseHeadz at Home. Can you play the guitar for me, please? I want to hear you play.
Put her on the spot.
For me, you don't even have to do it in front of a bunch of people, but I would love to hear you play the guitar. I love instruments.
I'm really
not
a guitar player. I haven't played in eons.
Listen, it's like riding a bike.
You don't forget.
You can't forget that.
Come sit here real
That's
quick.
something. Come just right here, real quick, real quick, real quick.
I don't want you to have to talk off camera.
That's right.
You know the lovely Tia. You've seen her dance. Please. And just talk up because you're a little talker too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you look fine. She's fine. So
You look marvelous.
no, definitely.
You're at home.
I would love to hear you play that. I'm instruments. I come from the instrument.
I'll brush up on it just for you.
Yeah.
You don't have to brush up. I don't care what comes out.
Raw and natural.
Trust me.
No, I want to hear it though. I would love to hear it. I'm a freak. I'm a fan of just instruments.
Would you tell her I don't really play? I just,
She's better on the air guitar.
Yeah, that's my thing. Right there.
But you know what?
Listen,
You strike those same chords that you're striking on the air guitar.
Well,
absolutely.
I might just make some
I
music.
used when I was younger. I did
Right.
play an acoustic guitar.
Well, I
Oh,
still
see,
want to
there you
hear
go.
it.
Music
I
is
want to hear it.
music.
Music is
One
music,
guitar
and
into
you never know.
another.
Sometimes you might close your eyes and all them feelings in them fingers might come
Oh
on back.
my God, that's right.
You never
And
know
then
what
you
might
got a track.
stream out of them strings.
A lovely track. That's right.
No, but
Indeed.
definitely, instruments. Let me tell you, I don't know how important instruments are in this music thing. It's killing our scene that we don't have instruments like we used to. And I mean, if you guys can find people that play instruments, bring them in your studios, pay the money to put them on your tracks.
Give it a
There
fresh
is nothing
sound.
like a real guitar, a real saxophone, real drums, and not those percussions and those congos that you play on Coney Island.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're doing it, I said it. Unless you're doing it, and it has a purpose and it's serving and it's going in sync with the music. But there's nothing like instruments. Bring me a violinist.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
You
That's
get what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You'll have
Totally
to. I guarantee you'll have everybody trying to get your track.
that's right.
You have everybody trying to get those people that are playing those instruments.
Because just quietest is quiet cat. That's what you're gonna hear on my remix. I'll tell you that now. Because
Instruments,
that's what I
y'all.
like.
Get into the instruments.
Yes, indeed. That is the way I like it.
Sync
So.
will do nothing for an instrument.
Secrets
For a real
out.
instrument, you can
Cats
hit
out
that
there.
button as many times as you want. You'll never get the good quality of a
No,
good
you will
guitar.
Take
Of
a
a real
listen. That's
guitar.
right.
So-
That's right.
But definitely when you brush up on it,
Okay, I'll let you know.
I'm gonna come here. You can play.
Just put me on the spot so I got to.
Yes, you heard it here.
I'll put anybody
It's
that
gotta
has
be
instruments on the
cemented
spot.
here on tape,
That's right.
on video,
I'll put Miss Tia on the spot.
and on
with her guitar.
YouTube for all the world to see.
Yes.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, I do have my
It was
guitar
a
with
pleasure
me.
seeing you guys. And I don't know where you guys are going to be at, but me and you haven't danced in a while, so I look forward to dancing with you. This is Mrs. Crazy.
Tomorrow, will you be? Will you attend Live Waters?
After you get in.
Yeah, probably closer to 6.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll be like chips
might
passing.
miss
Yeah, you just might, depending on what time I get there.
We'll get it in.
And
So,
here,
definitely.
Nikki
our legs
Flip.
work.
Yes,
We
indeed.
still dance.
Oh, I know. That's
So-
right.
Get flipped.
Absolutely. But thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
So, Miss Troy,
Yes.
it's time for our time. How you doing? As Wendy Williams would say, I see you have a lot on your mind. We've been on Facebook. And,
I am doing very
put you
well.
on the spot. You put up a post this time.
Yes, I did.
And your post got a lot of, I'm going to say your post got some
You should hear that in
valid.
the background. I do have a visitor that brought me dinner, so yeah. Do you know his voice? It's just visiting.
Yeah, Mr. Original House has that.
The original, yeah. You stop by, brought dinner. You just gotta be, can't be seen, but you gotta be heard. So okay,
But it's all good. This house has at home, and this is what we do.
Friends, that's it. You know, so hey, I don't
So-
shun my friends. So go ahead.
Back to your post that
Mhm.
you put up, because usually I'm the one with the controversial post, but I've been a little sitting back.
Yeah, and I didn't even put it up to cause any controversy. Controversy tried to follow me, if you will.
Well, you know, we're dealing with
But
we're dealing with the world of
definite
small minds.
Okay.
Small minds, people not comprehending, people are seeing things and not actually understanding. And if I can help a little bit in school, I was always told, if you read something and you don't understand it, read it again. And if you don't understand it the second time, when you read it the third time, how about say it out loud?
Right.
So you can hear it.
So you can hear it.
Sometimes
and that's
that helps.
how you learn to reason and to understand and to comprehend.
And if
when
you still
taught that
don't
in
get
school,
it after that,
then don't say anything in reference to the post if you don't get it, if you don't understand it. At least not on my wall. I'm not threatening. I'm not doing any of that.
so what was
But
the
things
post?
was just taken totally out of context. I, for one, noticed that Sunday, maybe I saw it Friday, and Tyrone Francis had put up that he was going to be at the amphitheater. I'm like, oh wow, damn, the amphitheater! I love this spot. I would love to check out Tyrone, but it's all I'm already committed to go here. You know, and at one point I just decided, hey, I was out shopping and doing my thing. I could care less. I was just gonna come home and chill and just get ready for my night, you know. But got the feeling I said I will go out. But prior to that, of me seeing that post, that's what I put up. I said, this is ridiculous. Why are there so many parties scheduled on the same Saturday? So someone took it out. I don't even know this person. Took it out of context. You know, everybody makes a comment and all. Some agree. You know, hey, you're entitled to your opinion. You know, agree to disagree. But don't take what I said out of context.
Absolutely.
Don't misconstrue what I said, okay? Because that's how arguments get started, okay? And I'm not going to argue with anybody about anything that I said,
Too grown to argue.
okay? I'm not bothering with that. Like I said, if you don't really get it, if you don't really understand it, just keep scrolling, okay? So this person, and you know, some other people were saying, hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with choices. You know, there's something for everyone. And no one's saying that. What I think I'm doing is DJ a favor. New people who come into this realm and start up, oh, gee, I think I'm going to throw a party. Everybody's a little rascal. And, you know, let's put on a show kind of a thing. And then you do it against something that's already been up, like a big kind of affair where you know most of the HouseHeadz are going to come. This case in point was the Weekway Park, the Comey, okay? That had been out for a while. Now, I'm not saying that should have been the only outdoor event. No, that's not what I'm saying. Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. And I'm not ridiculous.
Yeah.
What I'm saying was, okay, fine. You had that going on. Someone scheduled something at the pier. That was out there for a little while. But it was all these other little pop-up individual things. You have a right to throw and to do what you want. Spend your money and get your permits as you feel. You got a right to do that. But don't come with your tongue wagging, okay? Beneath
when people don't show up and then you're
tail.
upset.
When people don't come. Nobody attend and you looking on dogged face at everybody else. Okay? That's your fault.
Research.
Okay? That's your fault. Because you didn't do your research. That's what's the matter with the scene. Everybody's in such competition with one another. Their egos, you know, oh, baby, I'm a star. Everybody wants to play. Hey, you can do that. But you need to think about it. Yeah, baby, but I'm a star. Not Okay?
No.
No. That's not what it's about, because you're hurting each other. Okay? Again, I say it's not about choices. I'm all about choices. But when you get to having 6 to 7 parties, that's like competition. You're competing against one another. And that isn't right on the same day. Okay? I didn't say so many choices for the month of June or July. I said on the same day.
And then what happens is there's going to be, it's 12 weeks of summer, right? Why are there more events on one day than there are weeks of summer?
Well, according to some people, summer is going to be ending. Okay, I guess in 6 hours. So
yeah, I guess y'all act like summer's over today.
It's like, well, really,
you
man,
know,
what's
every
the
day
matter
that y'all
with you?
have all these parties piled up.
You know, certain things are going to go on. You already know
stuff
that.
already in the making.
Okay, stuff is already in the making. The yearly thing with the Lincoln Park. Okay, now Lincoln Park thing, that gets entirely too crowded. Right, so. Hey, if you got other stuff, you might want to do something. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Do something for me.
Do something, yeah, exactly. Because that's just got. I'm not throwing no shade and nothing like that.
I'm not even shade. It's just straight up.
I'm just telling the truth. That's just gotten so overgrown. You can't even really enjoy. You can't really dance or whatever. You know, it's just become a mega event. And hey, you know, that's good. You know, yeah. That is. It's gotten very commercialized. But whatever. Okay, those who are going to go and have a good time, I know. So don't go saying, I'm going to Lincoln Park. I don't care what she say. I don't want to hear that cowgirl shit either. Okay? So don't bring that to me either.
You're not telling you not to go to any of these events.
I'm just saying, because that has gotten so overblown, I'm turned off by going. And I relish the fact that there's other things that are going on. So that right there, that's an exception to the rule. If you have two, you know, some parties here, something maybe at the pier, something in New York at one of the parks or whatever, then you're proud to get some people. But
the sad thing is that some of the people that I saw commenting on the post or coming up with posts, they're not even realizing that the post that you put up was actually in defense for them.
No, of course not. No.
So busy just jumping on, just jumping on stuff, not even paying attention that she's actually speaking up for the people who.
Yeah, because I feel bad because people are close to me having a party, and you know, hey, it's like I want to be there, but my commitment was, you know, to myself to go here. And then you think about the money. Unless you have a car, you know, if you got a lift or something, and you know somebody's willing to come over here, do a party over here, and then you can go across, you know, go to the city and check somebody out there. That's cool, but a lot of people don't travel like that either. You have to think about that as well. All of that comes into play.
And not only that. Like, we have a lot of people out here that have been doing things, that have been doing stuff annually for years, that have been doing stuff monthly for years, on the same second Saturday or Thursday, whatever. They've been doing it for years. And again, I don't know. We're starting to sound
like
redundant and repetitive.
Yeah, like Little Ray with the Jamboree. Everybody knows.
Okay, so everybody knows. These are things that have been in the making 10 and 15.
You know, the Fort Greens. Everybody knows. When they see the date up, they already know.
These are the things. We're talking to the people that know about these events. A lot of these are major events that are already in the making before you, with or without you. They're going to be done, and they have been being done. And usually they're going to get the turnout because everybody's already planned their life around these events already because they've been in the making.
That's right.
So when all of you pop up people and you know your parties and stuff, all of a sudden you want to give a party outside, or cookout, or an experience, or a festival, you know, and there's a chain of everything. You know, there's somebody that's been doing it before you. There's somebody that's doing it while you're doing it already on that date. They've been doing it again. They've been doing it before you. Just have some decency, and it's not just for them; it's for you too. So you're not wasting your money.
Exactly.
You're not looking all crazy while everybody's
looking out there, wishing,
buying
and wondering where are the
for your parties.
It's okay that the locals come and other people experience that. Someone even put that up, you know, to let other people experience. I'm not trying to block nobody from experiencing anything. Again, That is not what I said.
When it's too many, it's oversaturated, and then you become to think you're not feeling anything.
No,
You're not getting an experience.
Okay?
It's manufactured.
Totally
so
commercialized.
it's not about
all the tribes are broken up and scattered. Okay,
that you want to. That's just like saying that McDonald's shouldn't open when Burger King is open. That's dumb. We can't. Nobody's saying that.
Not at all.
But what we're saying is that somebody has an original burger. Is it Burger King or is it McDonald's? See what I'm saying? So
makes sense to me.
You gonna go with the original burger, or you gonna go with the one that's not? That's all I mean. You have your choice, but at the same time, if you don't want to do something, or if people that you think you want at your parties are not gonna show, don't be mad, because that's the problem. A lot of people, you talk all of this. Oh, it's something for everybody. You want everybody to have an experience, and then when people don't show up, you have these posts up about, people don't support the scene and people don't come out.
Crying. Who's crying now?
Because nobody's cloning each other. We can't be in 12 places at one time.
That's what my post was about.
And that's what it's about.
You should learn to read the big picture. Okay?
Everybody can't
It's called reading between the lines, okay?
And that's the same thing and I'm going to touch on this while we're talking about the festivals and stuff outside. DJs. Even though I don't attend a lot of these festivals outside, I'm going to tell you.
And why is that?
The reason why, and I've watched this. This, even though it's underground and it's house music and it's not mainstream and commercial like you guys are trying to make it and manufacture it to be, it's not. But just because you don't have to dress up in a suit and tie doesn't mean you don't have to be professional. And with being professional, that means that if you are set to play alongside of 4 and 5 other DJs or however many, I think that everybody needs to be there during the setup. Not before it's time for you to come.
What a novel idea that is.
Not when an hour before your set is on or 5 minutes before your set is on. How about show up during the sound check?
Exactly.
Because another thing I hear a lot of you DJs do when it's your turn and you flop is, the system sucks.
The
sound wasn't
right, man.
But you wasn't there.
Couldn't do nothing with them speakers, man.
But you wasn't there.
Had you been there
to hear it,
have.
you could have said something initially.
Exactly.
So don't come in
the perimeter, whether it's outside, the dance area, whatever, the dance floor if it's indoors.
How about be there at the beginning? Because another thing, what it is it's unprofessional and it's inconsiderate to dancers.
I'm going to tell you something. When I throw my party, and I will, I'm not just talking shit. When I throw my party, you better believe I am going to be there ahead of everybody.
And so
before time.
But you're not a DJ, and that's good. You're going to be there. But for the DJs,
of course,
it's not fair. It's not
fair. Or
fair.
anybody else is trying to do something.
It's not fair to the dancers or the other DJs that are coming there, getting there on time, there with the sound check and the setup, and all of you who think that you're this superstar, whatever. Now you guys are maestros and performers now.
Oh my God.
You want to come in with your own damn studio and shit. You really need to be there at the beginning of it. You don't need to be coming in the middle of nothing and everybody got to stop the party.
But I couldn't.
Trying to stop the party for you to set up your little sound system on the side, your little iPad or whatever. It's not fair. And then on top of that, there's 5 or 6 songs that are being repeated by 3 or 4 of y'all because 5 of y'all done came late. So now, dancers, we get in the groove, and we had to stop. And this is why I stopped going to these events, because all of y'all playing the same shit because you're getting there late. Get there on time. Have some consideration. It's being professional. And you know what? The people that's giving these events, I say, if they're not there during setup, they shouldn't be allowed to play. Don't come dragging your ass in there 5 minutes before it's time for you to play, and then you want your whole set. You only get 5 minutes as it is. What is it, 10 of y'all playing for 50 minutes?
I think that's it. Yeah,
okay.
55 minutes sometimes.
You should be there. I think y'all should be there. It's only considerate to everybody.
That's right.
So therefore, if your set isn't right, you can't complain about it. It's the sound system because you were there. And if the people are not dancing, they're not complaining because 4 of y'all played the same song, because you're there playing something different and it's just you that it is, or it isn't. So, this is some of the reasons why I don't attend the outside events. And another reason is that because, again, everybody's so gung-ho for the outside events. for these DJs. Oh, DJ Beloved. Everybody love Beloved. I'm going to use Beloved. Hey, Beloved, talking about you right now. Everybody love Beloved. Beloved, my boy. I love Beloved.
I do too.
But I supported Beloved.
Yes, I did.
And I support a lot of these different DJs. And I can tell you for a fact that our DJs do these outside events and everybody come and then the whole world shut down. And next thing you know, on Facebook the next day, everybody's blowing up the timeline with Beloved and them. They rock Beloved, blah, blah, blah. Beloved was doing a party for almost 2 years.
At 303 Lounge.
Was almost one of the only ones in Jersey for a while doing a Sunday party.
On a Sunday, there was only $5.
For $5.
And the system.
Every Sunday for $5.
Opening set by Gabriel.
And I would watch all the outside
DJ
events
Gabe.
that he played at. And I said this, and I'm going to say it because I support. Again, I've been there. And I watch this man doing this out of love, because a lot of stuff, you know, this house thing is really out of love. And I'm about support. I'm about love, and I support people that do stuff for love. So I was one of the people that would be at these parties that he would be doing every Sunday out of love. And the same, all of you people that be there with your cameras and all up and down screaming Beloved and posting Beloved all on the timeline the next day after all the free events, were never on the dance floor. All of you hundreds of people that were in the chat rooms, Beloved's the man, was never at his party. And so when he put up the post about him closing his party that he was doing for almost 2 years every Sunday for $5, 6 hours.
Yep.
And all of you people was up on that post that had never been to the party, talking about why is the party closing. But you're the same people that are at all of the outside events, souping and blowing it up like you're everywhere. You really support. And so this is why I don't do a lot of the outside events, because I can't entertain the foolishness, as they call it. I don't entertain the foolishness and the fakeness of something I take so serious. And my house scene is very serious because it's a way of life, as we were all talking about. It's not a hobby for me and a lot of us. It's not just something to do. It's almost religion to a lot. Yeah, it's not just something to do because I don't have nothing to do on a Friday or a Saturday. No, because I got plenty to do. This is incorporated in my bills. It's incorporated in my lifestyle. That's like my kids, my kids say, "Mom, you going my dancing?" Weekend money, exactly. So the whole preparation of it again, it's a way of life. So when I have people that I know, as I mentioned, Beloved, that was doing something out of love. And it's nothing wrong with you guys coming out for these outside events. But the same way you guys are showing up in thousands and hundreds and stuff like that for these outside events, please, when the summer's over, because it's going to be over soon. And my DJ friends, all my DJ friends that are on the lineup for y'all for free outside, when they're giving their inside events, please support them. Please support them like you guys are outside for free, paying for parking, cookout food and chairs. Got your outfits matching your chairs and shit. Come out to the club. But the truth. When the party is over in the fall, when the fall hit. Nothing but the truth. And you got all of Jihad and Beloved and Naeem and them inside at the parties. Please support like you did when it was free. That's all I'm going to say. And then I'll start back coming to the outside events when I start seeing all of y'all indoors partying with us indoors. That's that's for the support. So that's my main reason. That's how you help keep the house alive, okay? Because I take it serious and supporting the party. I'm not into the commercial aspect of it. And again, our scene can't survive off support. And the only reason why you're able to get this stuff free is because of all of the stuff that those DJs are doing on the sideline throughout the year. You know what I mean? So they can come and play for y'all for free. But at the end of the day, this scene will not survive off support. Huh? That's right. This scene is not going to survive. Because you're making me mad. This scene is not going to survive off of segregation. Seriously. Which is so segregated right now. And it's just... It's so... Yeah, the mama bear comes out from time to time. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's so segregated. And, I just want to... I'm partying in Jersey. Like I said, I'm partying in Jersey this weekend because I have to support my girls or whatever. But, my thing about this is I'll come back over here. I want a house scene that's everybody. Like it once was. That's I have friends that will never come over here. Where the party once was,
That's what we're talking about. I know you probably get sick of that, the regurgitation of that subject. No, but that had meaning. Okay? That's why we still here and still doing it. To always relive and keep that feeling. That feeling is special, okay? That's what we're talking about.
Bring some
Trying
diversity.
to get that same feeling. That's right.
Everybody's
Well, we
saying,
all dance together, not all this division and everything all
everybody's
divided
saying,
up. All the tribes are all over here trying to outdo one another.
Yeah, but
what is that about?
You got people saying, "Oh, it's not a competition. It's not a celebrity thing."
Oh,
Okay,
really? I can't tell.
So if it's not a
Award
competition,
shows and all that. Where's the ballot? I didn't get a ballot.
And if it's not a competition, and it's not about a popularity thing, then how come when people come over here to party, they don't feel comfortable? Why do they feel like they're being stared down?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Why are they not welcome?
I've heard that in my ear.
And this is from experience. So for everybody that's saying that it's not a popularity contest and stuff, please practice what you're preaching. Mm-hmm. Make it all, bring me some. I want to party with everybody. Make it everybody.
Exactly.
Because that's what I'm used to. And this is the reason why we get so upset, because we're not seeing everybody in our scene anymore.
No. They're all divided up.
And we don't like the division.
No, not at all. And I can understand why, like we said, the New York heads, hey, they come over here. But even if any of that was going on over in the city, you would never know that. Because for one damn thing, everybody is dancing. They're like, fuck you, I don't give a fuck about, let me stop cursing so much. Bump you, I don't care if I don't really dig you. I'm here to dance. I'm going to dance alongside you or just whatever. We do it all the time.
We party around people that we don't talk to. Nobody doesn't know that's going on because we're there for the music. But when you get over here, there's something totally different. You know everything that's going on. Everything wrong, you know.
Oh, yeah, you certainly
that's going on because it's too much idle time.
Exactly. Because I went out to the party. I'm sitting back just to chill and to get some air, if you will. And immediately in my ear, that was a conversation that was started. And first of all, hold on. First of all, I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, are you serious? I came out here to get some air and I'm going back in there to continue dancing. I don't even fraternize.
Because everybody's people, bigger
wait a minute, let me finish. I don't fraternize with the people that you're talking about anyway. And that's the reason why, okay? So please don't sit here babbling on in my ear with that, okay? That's the problem. You're the problem. Okay? Yeah.
It's just
the cause with no cure. The cure is
it's not enough music being played. It's too much focus being put on the DJs and everything else around the DJ instead of the music. Please, I don't know how many times I'm like almost begging. You can see tears a little bit. Like, please, let me just get back to the music. Like, we just want to dance. Like, I created a shirt and it says "Queens don't sit on thrones."
Yes, can't forget to talk about that.
We
dance. A beautiful shirt, dear.
We dance, and I can't say
mind you, they're selling like hotcakes. They are.
Thank you.
Yes, they are.
So
yes, I want one in fire engine red. You know,
so
red.
This is created because. At the end of the day, yes, I am controversial about everything I say, but if you pay attention, if you're able to comprehend, it all revolves around one thing. That dance. That word dance. It
all comes down to dance. Whatever is going out there, whatever she's talking about in her viewpoint, which is her segment, as you well know.
It still comes back to dance.
It comes back to dance.
It's all about we're missing dancing.
It starts with dance and it ends with dance. And everything in between is dance.
It's dance. It's all about the dance. And again, as Rasmir said it, and it came from a DJ, and we've said it. We've said it. Us dancers have been around longer than some of you parties have been going on. So if you don't understand, if you can't comprehend what that means.
Okay.
And I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, so there you have it.
Let's keep it with the music. Let's get it back to dancing so that everybody is not cliques. There's not groups. It's not segregated. It's not oversaturated. Let's get it back to everybody dancing under one accord. And how about people start working together? You know, you promoters and you DJs and you producers.
Right. Not to have your parties overlapped each other. Like, don't do that because there's some weekends.
Communicate with each other.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. There's some weekends when there's really nothing really going on per
and it's going to happen.
Yeah. That's why. Because you got it all packed up into this fun-filled packed, July 4th weekend, or this is the weekend, Memorial Day weekend, no get up early Monday stuff. Come on, man. Cut it out. Cut it out, because I enjoy dancing with one another. That's what kept me in it. That's why I love to be in it. The same souls, okay? Stop this division, okay? Because everything in New York is already saturated, oversaturated, and watered down, okay? Everything, okay?
Everywhere now.
Everywhere. Like, so let's try to keep house true to underground.
It's
okay?
underground.
To
it's
us.
Personal.
Okay? Let's try to keep it like that. We're not trying to keep out anybody. We want us to stay together as a unit. But you guys really need to stop so much of that that division. You know, that division tree stuff. It's just not cool, man. It's just not cool.
And if something you see doesn't apply to you, please let it fly. You don't have to comment to everything.
No,
you know,
not at all.
If you're a vendor and we talking about dancing, you shouldn't have anything to say.
No, because we're not talking about
If you're a photographer and we're talking about dancing, you shouldn't have nothing to say.
Just take your pictures.
That's it.
On the sidelines.
It doesn't apply. Let it fly.
Yeah, the photography thing too. We always touch on this. I don't mind the pictures, just stay out of the way. So it should be documented certain parties. I'm for that, okay? Just don't get all over the floor. And dancers who didn't even come to dance, they just came to be, you know, makeshift paparazzi. Just get out and stay off the dance floor with all that stuff. Oh, I have one pet peeve. This cat, speaking of that dance floor etiquette, that a lot of you still don't seem to get. Okay?
Oh, I've had terrible trouble since then.
Drinks, the cocktails on the dance floor. Okay? Twice at Sting's party. Okay? He was just, you know, he was just a nondescript. He wasn't like a househead because we know better. This cat clearly had a glass in his hand, and he's standing there, you know, he wants to dance with me. I stopped and looking at him. I'm like, are you serious, man?
With that
really?
cup?
No. You shouldn't even be standing here in front of me with that glass, no less. A glass. And whoa, what happened? Somebody was dancing and hey, you know, hey, they were feeling it and bang, zoom to the moon, bang, knocks accidentally, of course, the glass out the cat's hand. Glass is all over the place. You know, I was just so disgusted. You know, like, don't you know better? Don't you know where you are? That happened twice. Then he sits the glass down on the floor and proceeds to dance around it like he was in a Greek restaurant or something, okay? Which I thought was absolutely ridiculous, okay? Were you trying to impress me with that? No, you know what you were doing? You were annoying me, being childish.
And
again, just don't do that, okay? You want to stand with your glass. That's why seating is there. Just stay off the dance floor with that, okay? Because that makes one big mess, okay? And I'm not about to clean your mess up.
Well, we end up doing it anyway with our shoes.
Yeah, I had to, honestly, because I wasn't about to go tripping and, you know, on glass. You know, come on.
We want to continue the dance experience, so we end up cleaning up.
Right, so just be mindful of that, okay? The dance floor is no place for that. Okay, and cigarettes either. I've been, you know, kind of burned by cigarettes. You know, come on, man. You snuck that in.
Miami. This guy burned my dress.
Man, you know, you get that at the outdoor things. Again, you want to smoke? Hey,
I thought he was telling me my dress was nice. He was telling me my dress was on fire. And I started feeling.
Well, you know what? That could have just been you just being a big fireball.
No. he was smoking a cigarette.
No, that's sad, man. Really, on a serious note. But okay, listen. I want to get this in. David Castellano. He is back in the States with his U.S. tour. And he's going to open that up. He's going to start that off on July 2nd at Elevations. That kicks off his summer tour. He's got T-shirts for sale. You can see Rescue Poetics or Skirt Lady Tyner, whom we love.
My girl,
yeah, that's right. Nobody twirls like that girl.
That's
okay?
Right.
There are many imitators. You really need to stop, okay? Okay? You know.
No, but there's
nobody twirls like her.
Lots of stuff going on.
Yeah, lots of stuff. And I'm looking forward to hearing Castellano. Hopefully the speakers, the sound will be right and tight on that night when Castellano was up there, okay? Because I'm looking forward to hearing that. And that's the only thing. Elevations, I love. I love what you did with it, Dick. You and Barry B and everybody else that was involved. I personally like the space, okay?
Did they do anything with the sound?
No, there's got to be work on the sound. Yeah, because there was just speakers lined up, as Aziza said before, because she went there that night up against one wall, and then there's nothing on the opposite wall. And then there's people sitting, so that's absorbing all the sound. Too bad it's not absorbing them enough to, like, you know, move like, you know, hey, so that's not that, you know, but anyway.
All right, get the sound.
That's all it is, though. The space, everything, the place, and I love it. I like the way that it looks. I really do. And kudos to you. Just get that sound right. You know, things take time. You know, it's money and all that stuff involved. So I do understand that. And but yeah, that's where Castellano is going to start off July 2nd. Okay, and the Cage. You got to check out the Cage, John Murray.
Mm-hmm.
The Cage is over here on Pleasant Street.
I'm gonna get him in while I'm doing my Jersey run.
Yeah, while you're doing your Jersey tour. Okay?
My Jersey run. It's a Jersey run.
Okay.
Not a tour, it's a run.
Let's clarify. Right.
Yeah, it's not a tour. It's
not a tour. I'm being facetious when I said
know.
that. She knows that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go check out the Cage. I have to, you know.
Yeah, you have to. I was there. I'm telling you, I was very impressed. It's indoor, outdoor, all at the same time, man. And that floor, the dance floor, is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a nice wooden floor down there, and the sound system
I'm coming to check out a couple
everything.
Things. I'm going to check out
control sound system. I'm telling you, the sound system is everything. It fills the whole room.
Yeah.
And then you just walk right around the wall. It's all it's all inclusive.
Okay.
So the street that it's located on, you know, there's no, you know, no complaints, you know, with the neighbors and none of that stuff going on, and it's behind a fence. So that, oh man, it's really nice. That really takes you back to the real, like, gives you that real underground kind of a feel.
Yes.
And kudos to you, John, for that. It's ample space. It's very nice. And you check out the event section of Facebook. But July 4th, there's the big cancer birthday celebration. Coffee, she does her annual birthday party because I believe her birthday is on July 4th, and they're celebrating the cancers, which is Nunu Rocks, Adam Rios, Rasir Manree, and Pitch Control. T. Mallory, whom I had the pleasure of going to. He picked me up, Renee and I, last Friday. And took us up
I had the pleasure of watching. Is like
T. Mallory to the Elevations. And he gave me a hot CD, which I've been rocking, yes. And, and Melodious. So it's from 3 to 10. It's free all night. Talk about giving back, and hosted by Roz Anthony. So, yeah. And on air live will be, we're going to get on that. On air live will be DVS, well, the voice of Soul Antoine, as I so lovingly call him. He's going to be live there, streaming live, because he has a radio show on Fridays, too. You have to check him out. He's doing a different take. He's more on a community-based, you know, affairs, kind of community affairs. And who, I guess I would say that he's interviewing, there's a lot of house heads that are really involved in their communities and their teachers and, you know, nurses and all of that. So he's going to have to do a different take. I know. But hey, kudos to Antoine from doing that, you know. And it's going to be a video live stream with Yoel. And I'm going to be there because I know how to do my own stuff with online with Facebook. So yeah, I'm going to be there, God willing. And I'm going to shout everybody out too that comes through for HouseHeadz at Home House Chat.
I'm going to be doing for the 4th of July.
You don't know?
No.
Well, I'm not going to submit that in stone though, because Miss Troy has been known to say, hey, I'm going to be there. And at the click of a dial or the switch of a phone, ring, so I'm somewhere else doing something totally different.
That I wanted to go out, but
so
then there's been so much oversaturation that I got tired of looking at.
Yeah, you get tired and you just don't want to go. You just want to stay home and do what you do.
I just got tired of looking at all the events on one day, so I just said I'm not doing
you. And whatever. So anyway, yeah, so, yes.
You're talking.
Yes. The talking. This is going to be like the last point here because I'm so anxious to get this out. The talking. Now, listen, please. So much talking on the microphone. Everybody's talking. Everything turns into a BET Awards show, which I can't stand. That's why I don't go. I don't want to hear all of that stuff. Give somebody a microphone and they lose their minds, okay?
Alcohol,
alcohol and microphones don't mix. Everybody becomes a preacher or a teacher or an ombudsman, everything. They just keep going on and on and on, okay? Enough of that. Isn't this supposed to be a dance party? I know you got to introduce, you know, the performers. And performance, you got the microphone in your hand. Why don't you just perform? When I went to the Pier last year, I'm telling you, I even mentioned this on one of the shows last year. Rescue Politics was the hostess.
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah, and that was hot. No, I'm telling you, that was done very smoothly though, because she just said what she had to say. She got off. She introduced those acts, and they did what they had to do. There was no excessive talking or anything like that.
House doesn't need an introduction.
Well,
I'm sorry.
there
I never.
are
You know,
times.
you never gonna get me to commit to saying
No,
yes.
I
Have a
know.
microphone.
Yes,
Never.
I could dig it. I
I
can
can
dig it. I can
never
dig
ever
it.
find a use or a need for a microphone.
I could dig it.
I'm
I
just
could dig
sorry.
it.
It's just I don't. I can't. And you know what else?
Just
I'm-
pains her.
I'm gonna say this
Please.
because it really pisses me off. Because we're in a house is diverse. We have black, white, Asian, Japanese, everybody you can think of at.
Yes, we do.
Our
Every
house music
nationality, every creed,
And I've
every
been
color.
to 2 events that irked my last nerves.
And why was that? Care to share?
Absolutely. You had Black History speeches going in one of them. And then the last one that I went to, they started talking about Black Lives Matter. I'm a black woman. My music is colorful. When we're dealing with a colorful population, it is not right. It is inappropriate for you to point in or counter in on one specific race when this is supposed to be something that's supposed to be diverse for love and for everybody.
Again, with
So,
the exclusivity,
for me-
there's a time and place for all that.
For me, like I was at the Spike Lee's Prince thing,
Mm-hmm.
and they were so over the top with all of the talking, everything that had nothing to do with Prince or music itself.
Well,
And
that's
where
why I didn't go. I already saw. I saw the future.
and that's where I heard the Black Lives Matter
It wasn't
thing.
nice. It was full of talking.
And I know people are gonna get offended with what I'm saying, and I could actually care less. It's like I said to a lady that said something. She said Black lives do matter. They do matter, but not right now, honey. Right now, everybody matters. Right now, you're standing next to somebody. Everybody here for the music. So if you're not gonna get on the mic and say the music matters, dancers' lives matters.
Right.
Say some shit
No, I can dig it
that
because
goes to everybody.
Prince's audience was
Everybody. He
color
played
and
with
creed,
everybody.
every sex, every gender, whatever you want to name it.
So again,
And proclaim it. That's
don't
what he
think-
did. That's
I-
what his music was
and
about.
not just for
So I can
Prince,
dig
for
what you
any
understand. For any
anything
artist.
with house music.
Right.
If you have a problem with any race, if you have a problem with any sexuality, gay, lesbian, whatever. If you have
the
a
house
problem,
scene is not for
if you have a problem with people being imaginary super fighters, whatever, the house scene is not for you.
Knights in white satin.
It's not for you. If you have a problem, period. If you have a
then
problem
it's not for you.
with people taking their shirts off with their shoes off, you have a problem with nipples. Keep your kids home. They shouldn't be in the club anyway. See, this is my thing about with the kids, because when we're dealing with a house atmosphere, we're dealing with grown people, and this is the reason why it's underground. And I understand everybody wants things family oriented. They have certain events for that. The things at Coney Island, that's something you bring your kids to because they can carry their ass out there to the amusement park or go onto the beach. But I think personally, when you're dealing with an adult atmosphere that are here to be free, I absolutely personally don't think you should have your kids out there, because now we have to
watch what
we're doing and saying.
My sentiments exactly.
When this is for us.
So I never had.
This is for us. So again, when you come into our house, because it's all our house, black, white, Asian, Gentile, whatever, everything. Please cut out the segregation. Cut out the Martin Luther King Jr. Speeches over the music, because it's everybody here. So if you can't find a speech that is catering to every single creed, nationality, race, which you shouldn't even be doing that. If you can't just find a track that's catering to the people about music, please stop it, because it's not necessary. Because nobody's
brings to mind
the only thing we have to worry about at these house events is baby powder. Nobody's bringing guns and knives to the party, so I don't know why you have to say Black Lives Matter.
And water and candy and lots of lollipops.
That's it. So it's
that's
not
all you
necessary.
See. Right, that's not necessary.
So,
you know that.
I mean, just please, the overzealousness with the microphones and you got to talk about things that don't even matter. That's why I said, again, to me, there's nobody is ever going to convince me that there's ever going to be a need for a microphone at a house party, because you know why? We're down there screaming, yelling. They got instruments, all kind of stuff. We don't need y'all. Period. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah,
Nobody needs
we got the
you.
message. We get the
We
message.
don't need you. You're not needed there with the microphone. You're never needed. Never. And
so
you know
says
what?
the princess.
Maybe you should look for a different career change. There's hip hop.
Oh my God.
Other places that need MCs, but I'm just sorry, house is not the place that needs it.
Oh,
And I'm never
shit.
going to be in agreement to that. You know, and that's my thought. And this is what
Right,
I'm
that's
saying.
purely her prerogative. As I said, as I've always said from the beginning, hey, you come on here, you're free to spout, expose, whatever, or espouse, whatever you like. It's your opinion.
If this is about house, this is about love. Let's keep everybody in it and stop pushing people out.
That's right. That's my biggest problem.
Stop pushing everybody out with these clicks.
Because you all preach unity and with the post and all of that, but from what I've seen and experienced personally, it's not here at all, okay? You're a bunch of big phonies with that. That's why I scroll on by some of that stuff. I'm like, really? You're saying that? You put that post up?
Yeah,
You're the very one.
A lot of y'all be posting
the way
stuff.
That you act towards certain people.
And from experience, and I'm saying this on HouseHeadz at home because I'm friends with a lot of people, and from experience.
Well, I'm not, just for that one
watching
reason.
y'all. Experience of watching y'all.
I choose
the only thing I've learned that I can tell you that you guys can offer me advice on.
Although some people
is
would
not
like
to
to
do
get
the
to know.
things
They
that
might
you
like
guys
to get
are
to
doing.
know me. Just gotta come around and introduce yourself, okay?
The only advice you can give me is not to do what you guys done, because I've watched a lot of you people clown yourselves, and so I will never. You can never give me advice. You can go and repent and do everything and post whatever you want. I'll never follow your advice because I watch you.
I follow my own mind. That can get out.
I watch you guys post one thing and I watch you do
anybody's
something
opinion.
different.
It's gonna be my mother. Probably the only one who did practice what she preached and taught it. So
that's all. I don't even. How about
this?
But
anyways,
play the music. Let's just please. What it all boils down to is this.
Let's face the music.
Get back to the music. Do some research. Stop oversaturating the scene. Stop trying to manufacture the house scene, and just play the music. Get back to, as Rasmir said, focusing on the dancers. Getting back into the music, because there's a whole lot of music out here.
Okay.
And that's the only thing that's gonna keep this scene alive, because you can pour out as many house parties as you want, as many so-called festivals as you want. Y'all gonna run out of money giving all this free shit, and y'all gonna be looking for people to support these parties, and you're gonna be done gave so many free things. Listen, nobody's gonna pay for the milk if they can get the cow for free.
And on that note, we here at HouseHeadz at Home. I was expecting Lightwater to call in, but she probably got so busy. Yeah, she has a lot to do preparing for her wonderful. That's going to be a fab party tomorrow. I hope everyone does try to come out, to come over the water and visit and come hang out at her party. She's going to have strafe, as I've said.
And I look forward to seeing all of you guys in the fall when it's time to pay for some of these parties and dance.
We shall see.
Because y'all should have money saved up after all these free events they got going on. Nobody should complain about coin come fall.
No one should be able to. Oh, listen, gratitude. You want to shout out the gratitude party?
Oh yeah, my girl,
Lady Val,
Valerie and Nick Johnson have been doing a gratitude party. I guess they're going to be in the working for another one, so we're going to stay tuned for that one. The first one was Herb Martin, and we had AriesFire and Nick Johnson. It was a great turnout, and then they had Bobby Morales with Nick Johnson. So it was cool. It was a nice party up in the Bronx.
I hear the party is very adult friendly.
It's very adult friendly, and the space is nice.
Those who know what I'm talking about.
So right now, with it being the summertime and stuff like that, a lot of people don't want to be cooped up inside. So it's going to come back in the fall when it's time.
Right,
exactly. Fall.
That's how you throw a smart, successful party.
Fall. When it's time to pay, yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah, so
when it's time to go indoors.
Again.
And then you have somewhere to go.
The fall months, winter months, spring months, all the months that the parties are indoors, these are what counts. These are the parties that help you get these free parties in the summer. So, please, come out to the parties. Everybody come out and dance with everybody. You know what I mean? Just push for dancing. Push for more dancing. Less talking.
More dancing.
Less personal
less
with
talking.
People.
Less hosting.
More dancing.
Less throwing your own parties. Less all of that. Just get back to what it was all about.
The music
Dance.
and
That's all.
dancing, because
That's
that's what's going to keep it alive. I'm telling you, in the support of the city.
Yes, okay. So we're going to say good night, okay? And this has been real, as I said, doing a promo. We were going to have a lot to talk about, so I must try to do this a lot more often so that we can not have such an overly long run. But then again, hey, it's an hour and a half. You can always stop it, go back to it, or just let it run. You don't have to sit and actually watch it. You can listen to it like I do. I listen to a lot of narrative TV, and I listen to me, too, instead of watching it. But whatever you do, please tune in, hit like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please, by all means, comment. Your comments are always welcome. They totally are. I'd appreciate that. I appreciate the support. I'm going to have more interviews, and now, again, that the summer events are out and about, I'm going to be out and about, and I'm going to be going live. That's right. So, hey, if I come over there with my camera, it's only to record the scene. On scene, okay? So thank you, and here at HouseHeadz, we'll see you. HouseHeadz at home, we'll see you the next time. And when we go, you already know what I'm about to tell you. Hey, when you feel that you're at the end of your rope, 1 second, please. We're gonna go out.
How we going now? We gonna go out with Miss Shrew?
We're gonna go out with yours truly. This right here is a once in a lifetime movie because I'm not too much with all self promotion and all that kind of a thing. But
when you feel that you're
yes,
you
you know what you do, baby? You tie a knot in it and you dance.
Because queens don't sit on thrones. We dance.
And we dance strong when we do.
And this is a mushroom, not a queen, throne that I'm sitting
yes,
on.
I got mushrooms in my house.
This is a mushroom.
Go figure. Later.
Later.